Welcome to Behind the Storefront. This is episode 2. These are unfiltered conversations from Amazon influencers behind the buy button. I'm Alysse. I'm an Amazon influencer, which basically means if it's sold on Amazon, I probably tested it, filmed it, negotiated it, and have very strong opinions about it. I create honest, no fluff product reviews to help people figure out what's actually worth adding to the cart and what's a hard pass. I did not start this adventure knowing exactly what I was doing. I built this by filming consistently, testing products in real life, and figuring out what converts and what is just noise. I work with brands, I buy plenty of things myself, and I care a lot about transparency because nobody has time for fake hype or sketchy refund plans. This show is where we talk about the real side of being an Amazon influencer. The products, the emails, the wins, the awkward pitches, the chaos, and everything that happens behind the buy button that most people never see. And today I'm here with my sister-in-law, Alexis, who is also an Amazon influencer. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me today. I'm super glad to be here. This is my first time ever on a podcast. In fact, I don't ever even listen to them. So this is totally brand new for me. And I'm so excited to be a part of something new and just growing and learning. So thank you. I appreciate that.
It's fun. It's something different. And this is like a new adventure for me, like doing this whole entire show too, Behind the Storefront. So introduce yourself. Who are you?
So So hi, Alexis Johnson, new Amazon influencer. I just started at the very end of November. So I'm about 2.5 months into my journey. And it was because of Alysse that she was doing it and starting to see some momentum. And at first I was like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Like I already have a regular job. I'm actually an accountant for a cannabis grow house, which is a wild industry in itself. So, and some days are dealing with high people all the time can get very, frustrating, very frustrating. So, I'm always interested in that side hustle. And the very funny thing is that on my vision board, I had put make money online. And at the time that I did that, I had no idea what it meant whatsoever. But that's the thing about vision boards is that they will take you on a journey that you may not have any idea where you're going, where you're ending up. And so when Alysse talked about this to me, I said, you know what? It's on my vision board, make money online. And I didn't know it was already November. Not that you have to complete a vision board in a year. But I thought, you know what? I'm good at marketing. I'm a good salesperson. I really get into the details of product. And that was the nicest thing my stepfather said is that I think you're going to be really good at this because you're all about the details as an accountant. And I thought, you know what? If he believes in me, I believe in me. So it's been a journey and I've just been setting little goals at a time and bouncing things off Alysse and, hey, I feel like I'm heading in the wrong direction with this. Can you course correct me? And she's been really great at helping me do that. So I am slowly getting some momentum. I've got 225 videos up right now. And most of the sales come from the stuff in my home because I do a lot of personal research on my products. And I love to live a quality life with quality things that help it efficient. So
we like nice things.
We like nice things. So this is also my side hustle to make more money, to have nice things in the future. And, hopefully when I retire, this is maybe also just a side income that, I don't have to depend on Social Security and that I, penny to penny pinching and that maybe I have some extra money in the bank. So I appreciate you for taking me on this journey.
So the thing is I don't feel a need to gatekeep any information because there's a million products. We all have our own style and the way we explain things and showcase things. And I think that there's enough to go around. And I do not have a scarcity mindset. I have an abundant mindset. And I feel like going into this, that sharing with the people around me is the greatest form of love because if I can make money, you can make money, we can all make money, and let's have a fun time doing it.
A friend of mine gave me this really great quote, something like that. She said, you can't receive more with a closed hand, but you can receive more. If you have $5 in your hand and you need my $5, I will give you my $5, but I leave my hand open to receive more.
I like that.
And
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like
So that's how that's when you have this gift and you give it, that's how I feel about it.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, first segment. It's called Open Tabs. Let's open the tabs. This is what's currently running in the background of our lives and our businesses, what we have going on, because now that you have a little bit of an idea of who Alexis is, and hopefully she'll be a recurring guest on this YouTube show, we kind of want to know I want you to know who we are. So before we get into the products and pitches, this is where we talk about what's happening in real life. So what's going on? We'll start with you.
Well, I have started off the year with a bang. You know, that whole like get back to the gym, first of New Year's resolutions, blah, blah, blah. Well, first weekend, I decided to fall off a piece of gym equipment and got a concussion. So
I've been struggling with that.
I have been struggling with that. Didn't know I had a concussion for a week. So unfortunately, I was doing all the activities you shouldn't be doing while you have a concussion, which has probably prolonged it, unfortunately. But I have been making mistakes at work. I have slowed down in my Amazon reviewing, mostly because I'm only allowed on the computer for 2 or 3 hours a day. I really have to let my mind rest. So that's been my biggest struggle lately.
That's a challenge.
That is my everyday right now, all day challenge, but I'm still trying to do my best to be there for Amazon purchasers, be there for the sellers, and do what I can. So that's
all you can do is what you can do. And sometimes taking a break actually gives us more in the long run. I really think that, because if you don't let your body heal, then you're just doing yourself a disservice.
Always downtime. Burnout is never fun. It's never nice, and recovering from it and coming back from it can sometimes be impossible. So yes, it's I'm feeling a little refreshed.
Well, good.
And what's going on with you?
So something that we did together this week is we actually together went to we live in Las Vegas, to the Las Vegas Apparel and More convention. The goal of us going was to have face-to-face conversations with sellers. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. I do believe that in-person interactions are completely invaluable and can be so meaningful if you can connect face-to-face. Initially, we wanted to go to Magic because it's way bigger, but we were kind of in a time crunch and didn't get to that.
And I specifically had a seller who I work with who said, I love your review. If you're going to be at Magic, we would love for you to stop by our booth so that we could meet you in person. In fact, they offered me to be offline sales for them in the state of Nevada where we live. And it wasn't a product that I had an interest in boutique shopping, selling, but it gave us the idea, hey, maybe there's a bunch of other sellers who would love to meet us, see our faces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think there's something to stepping out from behind the screen if you're comfortable doing that. And something about real relationship building, which I have started to do with some sellers. Like, I had a conversation recently via Instagram message that was like, what's the weather like where you are? And she's also in South China, which and we're like obviously in the southwest of the US, and our weather is really, really similar. So it was interesting. She was like, are you able to film a dress outside? We were just having a conversation about it. I was like, well, some days, like right now it's raining. Like we had, had to go through that. But it's kind of fun to build like an actual rapport and relationship. And that's kind of was our goal going into this, but we didn't know what we were getting into. So tell me your thoughts about that experience.
I feel like, so the Las Vegas Apparel and More it's like a micro dosing of magic. So I love that was our first introduction to like doing that and starting to meet sellers and be comfortable out from in front of the camera. So I believe that was a great introduction for us to do that. So if and when we go to Magic next year, we can be much more on point. We made up some business cards even. They were super cute. And I put my QR code on the back so you could scan my storefront, see my reviews, see if you like. And the main thing I said, do you sell products on Amazon? Here. Otherwise, I can do product reviews. Here's my storefront. See if you like my style. If you don't, no hard feelings.
That was fun going to that event. But now let's talk about what's really shining this week. This is called the Star ASIN of the Week. This is a product that we are genuinely excited about. One we'd either repurchase, refilm, stand behind, something we're excited to get from a seller. And every week it seems like there's something that just stands out. And not because it's trendy or flashy, but because like it's a good product. So what's yours?
So I have to laugh about this because this was actually not a product I purchased, but that my husband purchased. And at first I was just like, oh, do we really need that? And now I use it every day.
I love that.
And I did a review on it. Turns out everybody loves it too. TUSHY Bidet 3.0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hilarious. So I did a video review on that, just how much I was surprised by it, how much toilet paper it's saving me. And it seems to be selling very well. So they have different different styles for the TUSHYs, but this one is in my water closet that has no electricity. So I totally recommend it.
I love that. Mine this week is actually a bubble machine. So it looks like a spaceship from like Star Wars, kind of.
Nice.
But it like rotates, these things twist, and it like blows like 30,000 bubbles a minute or something.
Love it.
It's wild. And
Good
I
buddy vibe.
haven't actually, I reviewed it, but I haven't shown it to my daughters yet because
they'll never let you put it away.
Not just that. So I have a 2 and an almost 4-year-old. My daughter's birthday is next month. And I thought it would be super fun to keep it as a surprise and put out at the birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it cranks out bubbles. So I was like, this thing is actually really good. So I'm
nice. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'll be there for the party.
That one. Okay. Now, because not everything that arrives in a box is like applause worthy, this next segment is called Red Flag Review. This is a product that made us pause, made us question, made us say like absolutely not, something that broke. And being honest matters. And sometimes we get a product that just doesn't work for us. And I'll let you go first on this one.
So one of my very first gifted products I thought was super cool. It was these eye patches with PDRN, and it had all of these crystals that were supposed to be like micro needles that like punctured your skin. And they warned me up front, some other users have had skin irritation. If you do, let us know. And I was like, okay, I got this. No big deal, right? And I put them on. I was like, woo, I can feel that puncturing. This is going to work. I'm going to look fabulous. Well, my skin does not like adhesive. And so when I tried to pull it off, they were stuck to my skin. All of the places where the adhesion was bright red and irritated. And I was like, I can't do a review like this. I got to wait a couple days. So I waited a couple days. I tried the patches in a different place. Same result. I tried them again after a couple days, and finally I just emailed the seller and I was like, look, I think I'm having that irritation problem that you're talking about. And they're like, well, just wear them for like 2 hours. And I was like, okay, I got you. So, cause it's been 2 weeks now while my skin heals and keeps trying this. So eventually got it on, wore it for 2 hours. And then I reviewed the next morning, and I literally could see that the skin was plumped and everything, even the night afterward.
Oh,
so
it was a good review, but the product,
so it turned out well, but the user experience
was
throughout it was not great. And I was getting desperate of how am I going to finish this review? And then I love that in the end, I was actually to say, wow, look, it actually did plump my skin.
It did work.
So that was my challenge, but I'd love to hear about your.
So speaking of skincare, mine's in the same realm. So mine was actually a face wash that I got. I'm just very sensitive to scents. And most face washes come very either lightly scented or not scented at all. And this one was just overpowering.
Pungent?
Yes, and floral. I'm a clean scent girl. Like, I prefer the scents to be really, it was almost too much. So I did this was a gifted product. It was something I reviewed. I really did like a lot of things about it. Just not it's not for me, this scented face wash. But it might be for somebody else. So I still did the review. I just was honest and said like, it is a floral scent. And I didn't say this in the review, but I do just physically struggle to use it. And the ingredients can be perfect. The packaging can be beautiful, but if the experience isn't great, kind of like yours, that matters. But also, I can put that aside and get through the review like you did. And
the struggle is real sometimes.
It can be. Okay, let's shift gears because not everything in our house is gifted. This segment is called Purchase Not Pitched. These are things we bought with our own money, no brand emails involved. This is one of my favorite segments because repeat purchases, stuff we buy with our own money, that's real trust. And I'll let you start with we both have two, so we'll start with yours first.
Okay, so I'm getting older. Oh, can you see all the gray hairs? I mean,
no, you're fine.
The proof is in the pudding there. In any case, the last year or so, I started being a side sleeper. I've never done that. I've been a stomach sleeper. And side sleeping ends up getting neck wrinkles, apparently. And I was seeing how they were coming about. And me and my girlfriends have literally been chatting about it. Like, what do we do about this? And I was across from dinner from my mother the other day. And I checked out her chest wrinkles. I was like, good Lord, those are some deep caverns going on there. And I was like, you know what? Forget this talking about it. We need action. And so I went online and found these. And Granted, I did the viral view, try to find the best scores, trying to find the best, also just reviews from other customers too. I didn't want to just buy a junk product that was going to give me a good viral view score. I wanted something.
Is this something you purchased on Amazon or
Yes.
off Amazon?
I bought it on Amazon, and literally the first night it worked incredibly. It's super beautiful.
Are they reusable?
They are reusable, so it's got this beautiful like rose on it, and it just goes right there on your chest. And the thing about the silicones, they reusable like 15 to 20 times, but you have to wash them every morning.
So it's like the nipple covers where you have to like rinse them.
I guess, yeah.
Like similar to keep them sticky.
Rinse with soap, no oil, and get it off, and then let air dry. Do not wipe it with a towel, otherwise it
gets unsticky.
It takes the unsticky off. But
do you put like hyaluronic acid or something underneath it to help, or it's just that?
I actually do like a soap scrub real quick to actually take off all the moisturizers and lotions and dirt for the day, so that it actually sticks. Because if there's dirt,
my mind has never gone to side sleeping is going to give me chest wrinkles, but now it has. So
and so
the things you don't think about.
So I also have more extra weight on than I normally do, which has enlarged my tats a little bit. So those have created a folding effect of the skin.
Yeah.
So unless, maybe hopefully I lose some weight and this becomes less voluminous and I won't need these as much. But in the meantime, the very first night I took them off and all the chest wrinkles gone. And I was like, oh, hallelujah. And then on top of it, I was like, okay, well, you see, there's maybe some necklines happening here.
So this is your second product.
Let's get the neck. I got the neck ones too.
Okay.
So that I can put it on.
Is it the same company?
Different companies. I don't know particularly why at the moment. Sorry, my concussion is.
You're good. We are going to link both of these products in the show notes. So if you're looking to like reduce neck and décolletage wrinkles,
here we go.
Alexis has products for you.
And I do highly recommend kind of hanging over and then putting it on like that. Otherwise, the skins end up getting wrinkled and stuff like this. This one does not stay on as well. I think just because I'm sleeping, I'm moving.
It would be weird for me to sleep with something on my neck like that.
It's popping around, but I'm like, oh. And then I'm on video all the time now, so I think I have to look cuter than usual.
I mean, personal preference. I get ready every day. It makes me feel just more put together and ready.
Well, this is definitely part of my nightly routine.
I love it.
Keeping me young and supple. And what you got? What's your favorite?
So the two things, both of mine were also ordered on Amazon this week. And these are things that I have repurchased. They are not first time purchase. I take 5-HTP every single night before bed. I actually take 400 milligrams a night. So I bought the 200 milligram supplement. And I take 2 pills. That is a good question.
I'm like,
I don't know what it stands for, but it helps you sleep.
Okay. I was going to say, well, what is it essentially?
It's not a sleep aid. It's not like taking like a sleep supplement, but it's something in your body that it does help me rest.
Okay. Maybe it reduces your cortisol. Maybe it helps you produce melatonin.
I will also link it in the show notes. The second one is something I've used for years and years and years, and that is the Tarte concealer. So it's the brand Tarte, and I've used it a ton of times. And I even, when I am doing my foundation, because my foundation is a warmer tone than my concealer, that I actually in the winter do a couple of the lighter drops and then rub it all, mix them together. We all do our makeup whatever
works for our skin tone.
And so that's kind of my way of like mixing, being a makeup mixer. Anyway, I will also add that it's just the consistency of using the same products, that if you find something you love, that's kind of
if it's not broken, don't fix it. Yeah, that's how I feel about skincare, especially.
Okay, this part is where it gets wild. This is called inbox roulette. This is the next segment. These are emails or messages that we have received from brands that make us either laugh, hesitate, run, pause,
and like give us a second. Yeah, we have to go for a second read just to make sure we read what we read.
Okay, so we are going to take turns reading a real message straight from our inbox that came in this week, and we're going to react to each other's and kind of talk it through, because influencer emails are a world of their own, and because we're on this grind, I'm going to let you go first, and I'll react to yours.
Okay, so there's all different sellers. There's sellers in the US, there's sellers in China. So everybody's got a different perspective. Some of them are only focused on, they want to know your Instagram numbers. So you never know what kind of message you're going to get. And I wasn't quite ready for this. It's so simple. But I said, hey, I'm interested in this product. Are you interested in selling it to me? I would love to do a shoppable review. And literally the only response back was, hey, do you have Facebook? And I was like, I have no idea what that has to do with my product, but yeah, I do for my own personal friends and family. That's just not a platform that I promote on or post. I just want to leave one social media just for me. I don't want to have to share all my social medias with everybody. I do have TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. So this is just one I wanted to keep for myself. So I told him, I said, well, I've got YouTube. And the response again was, okay. And I'm just like,
so maybe this brand specifically, this is like where my mind is going, is they are like looking to market on Facebook. So they're looking for influencers who have Facebook accounts potentially. But yeah, I mean,
eventually
they can come at you however way. And if you're like, how did you respond?
I said, should I be on the lookout for a shipment? I complete reviews within 7 days of receipt, and I would send you a link to your review when it's published. Looking forward to working together, Alexis. Like, I just ended it with a very polite, like, I don't know where you're going, and you're not being very informative.
Yeah.
Like, let me help you, help me, help you. If you're looking for something specific and you give me a little bit more details, I can say, great. Because even in my opening message, I did say, I have YouTube, I have Instagram. So I'm already giving you different platforms to let you know that I'm more than just Amazon, and I can help you in those different sectors.
Did this end up going anywhere, or did it just kind of stop with that?
They said, thank you for your message. We will check with our team regarding the shipment and get back to you shortly with an update.
Okay, well.
So
you still don't know?
I still don't know, but I wanted to make sure to constantly stay professional and make sure to show them I am reaching out, I am interested, and that I am a professional reviewer that you should work with.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes they just kind of leave you hanging and you have to just either let it go or pivot. So
I did what I could, and I will move on, and I hope to hear from them. How about you? What's your crazy email? I'm ready for this.
So this one says, egg pan is hot sale. The plan for TikTok associates is to obtain products is purchase the product at the original price, generate 2 promotional orders, and get a full refund. The plan for Amazon associates is to obtain the product is the solution we often provide to promoters are classic egg pan, hot, 30% exclusive promotional coupons. Which way are you more willing to accept? What do you think of this plan? Pay half the price for this product, and we will send you a sample of frying mold for free. You can shoot a video together and participate in the alliance activities. Let's have a cooperation. Ooh. Looking forward to more benefits for both, not only now, but also for a longer period of time. Beautiful lady. I really don't want to miss the opportunity to communicate with you. Please consider it carefully, please.
There's a lot of pleases in there. So, how do you feel? Do you feel impelled to?
What do you think about a message like this?
First off, it seems very spammy that they're just sending it to a lot of people. I mean, I love that they put in beautiful lady. I love that. I love that they complimented you.
It just like strokes my ego, but like, okay.
The please. I've received maybe not as long and like strenuous of an email where, hey, we can send it to you if you buy it. Here's a coupon. And I get that. There's some Amazon influencers out there who have a strategy that they do buy lots of products and then they review them. Good for them.
So the first thing I want to know is purchasing something and being refunded is against Amazon terms of service. You cannot purchase something and have the company refund you.
Yeah.
So that's like an immediate like.
I just meant like people purchase products just to review versus
people
getting them
do
from
that.
sellers.
Yeah, and that is completely a strategy, and it works great for some people.
So yes, this getting refunded thing. Obviously, this is against TOS's. Did you bother responding?
I did.
Well, let's hear it.
So, first of all, it seems desperate to me. There was desperation in the wording and the messaging. That's a red flag for me. I immediately responded with like being refunded is against Amazon terms of service. If you would like to, and I was willing to do this as a gifted collaboration after this crazy message, which it does feel like their English isn't great. It looks like maybe they used a translation tool, which is totally fine as well.
Kudos to them for like giving it a go.
But I'm not open to something that's a compliance risk. And I pretty much just said, if you would like to gift it, I will review your product. And then I never heard from them again. So
yeah,
but these are, it's just like, even reading that was like, it's hard to even read and get through a little bit.
It's hard to read and get through, and knowing the terms of service is very important. I see all these people talk about how their accounts got shut down for things that they just weren't aware of. If something feels icky to you, like, I would trust your gut, I guess. You know, that's what I've gathered from everybody's stories, through our Facebook groups and their advice. If something feels ick, it generally is. Like, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. If it feels ick, it's ick.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, we're gonna pivot and move. This is where we are opening up packages we got.
Woohoo!
So we both have
love opening up packages.
2 items. It's like Christmas.
Every
For
day.
me, I don't know what comes in the packages until I open them, or what's coming when. Sometimes sellers don't even respond that they're actually sending you something, and then it just shows up. So there's a lot of things. And so we both have 2. I'll let you start. Let's open a package.
All right, let's open a package. Yeah, it's like Christmas every day. What do we got? Oh, we got something red. Love red, one of my favorite colors. It's soft and squishy. Feels like clothes. It's got mesh. It's got red. It is a bathing suit. Look at
This
that.
is funny because I think I just reviewed one that looks like that. What company is this?
SHAPELLX.
Oh, SHAPELX. Cool.
SHAPELX?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So you got a swimsuit.
Got a swimsuit.
All right.
It's got a mesh overlay skirt.
Okay, let's open this one. My turn. What is in here? Okay. I got heel pads for high heels.
Oh, nice.
So from KT Say, heel pads for shoes, 2 pairs self-adhesive heel grips and protectors. I'm cool. I will use these.
Right?
Because sometimes you want to wear the shoes and they hurt. So that's awesome. Your turn.
Here we go. What is in here? Oh, it's a bag. I believe
These are Capana sandals.
Yeah.
I've reviewed many of their shoes.
Have you?
Here's some scissors.
How do you like them? How do you like them?
I mean, I sold them at my consignment shop.
But did you find them comfortable?
I think they were okay. They're very flat. Like, the colors of these are really cute.
Yeah.
They're great, like, beachy sandal situation.
Made in Thailand, natural rubber and plastic. PVC.
I like the braided. I think it looks very boho.
Yeah, they're boho flat sandals. What you got?
Let's see what we got in here.
I like the cute bag that it came in. It felt very Tory Burch.
Kind of fun. Okay, let me. So this is, I tried to do 2 different sizes of packages so that we can have.
She gets a lot of packages.
Okay. So this is, let me
I'm only 2 months in.
get out my little tag. Okay. It looks like I got a pair of shoes.
Oh, you got shoes too.
Let's open and see what we got here. Maybe. Come on. All right. I got some, looks like some Espadrille wedges.
Oh, those are super cute.
Those are cute, actually.
They're so classic. You're going to be able to use those all spring and summer.
These are actually cute.
With a good, stable back.
Yeah, base. It has like some padding. Cool.
I just love that it's not super high either.
Yeah, they're
good.
Yeah. I like that. Okay. So fun when it feels like Christmas. So,
and stuff that I'm actually going to use.
Yeah. I mean, both of these things, I'll probably keep and use, depending how these feel on my feet. I can be sensitive, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this is called One Take Challenge. This is no scripts, no edits. You have 60 seconds to review one of the products you open. Just quickly, you can have like a 30-second learn about it moment, and then I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Go for it.
I'm just kidding. Hi, Alexis here with a review on these boho flat sandals. Look how cute they are. These come in 20 different colors. Look at these vibrant colors. This is the lavender and turquoise. This is going to look so cute with my spring dresses. Now, these are actually adjustable. It says it right here. You can adjust these up and down on the string as you needed for your foot, which is super great. It's like an elevated flip-flop because it has the crisscross on the toe, but then the back is open, which is super great. Meanwhile, the bottom here is fake leather. Which is super nice. They're all vegan. And then it's got the nice texture rubber on the bottom. So I know I'm not going to be slipping anywhere. And it definitely has, you can see the different padding in there. Going to be super comfortable to walk around in. I super recommend these for your summer, spring sandal for the day.
Great. We're both doing shoes today. Rock and roll. Here we go. My turn. I was gifted these darling espadrille wedges by the seller in exchange for an honest review. These are the white version. They have like a raffia braided side here on the wedge. It is, whoa, I almost dropped it. The wedge is about 3 inches high. And then the top here looks like it's about 1.5 inches. Before we put it on, I do want to show you the buckle here is, the clasp is Velcro. So it's easily adjustable. This goes around your ankle. And then here, there is a good amount of padding. So in the heel and in the toe, all the way through. So when you're walking around your resort or spring, summer outing, you know, be comfortable. I am going to try one on here, like I'm doing the full thing.
I was going to say, I think you've gone over your 60
probably
seconds.
More than 60 seconds. Oh, I don't know. Here, but let's put.
Normally I would try mine on as well, but
one on and see. Here we go. I'll probably not put the other one on in this video. Oh, that's a little. Okay, so it does hit right at my ankle bone. I'm not sure if I'm
jazzed about that.
But I mean, they actually are comfortable and they're really cute. So yeah. That's what we got. Okay. And finally, moving on to our last segment here, because we're real people and we're not robots. We actually need to eat while we're living life, running our business, and trying to fuel up in between reviews and after uploading. So this is where we talk about what we actually are eating this week. And it's either like a quick and easy meal, something that you made that sounded great, tasted good. What do you got?
Well, luckily this week, with it having been Valentine's Day, I got to eat my leftovers, my delicious filet mignon. Ooh. So that started off my week really well.
Do you heat up your steak
in my what do you call it?
Air fryer?
It's not an air fryer, but it's everything. It's a convection oven. Okay. Convection oven. Thank you. Sorry. Stupid concussion.
Because heating up steak, I'm always disappointed. So I always do like a steak salad the next day if I'm going to do a steak.
The convection oven has a reheat option on it, and it was wonderful. It was amazing. So that's what I start off the week with. But then just for filming, like every day before I start, I grab myself a Chobani protein yogurt. It's got like 24 grams of protein. And for whatever reason, that thing fills me up and gets me going. And then afterward, I hate to say it, but I do a lot of pre-cooked Costco meals that, again, you just kind of heat up in the pan and go, and it makes it easy.
I love that.
What's
your favorite Costco meal? Do you have a good, like, your one that you're like, I get it every time?
Definitely the chicken piccata, just because that's my favorite meal in general. It's not as good as Alysse's chicken piccata.
I make a good chicken piccata. That's from scratch.
It'll get me by, until my next meal with her. Other than that, God, Kevin's who does a really good
They do a lot of good different meats with sauces and stuff.
And I try and look for the low sugar ones, and he's got a couple of those. So those are kind of my go-to quick protein, trying not to eat garbage food. What's yours? I know you love chicken piccata, but
I do. So I actually made it twice this week just because I had the ingredients, and it's super easy. Underrated, underestimated, a BLT.
Oh, love a BLT.
Literally so good. And I don't like my toast super crispy. Do
you like your bacon super crispy?
Yes.
Yes. Oof.
I like a crispy bacon. I melt cheese on my bread, and then I do a sriracha mayo to elevate it. Minimal cleanup, super quick, and
Do you have a favorite bacon though? Like a go-to that you buy at the store every time?
The Costco bacon.
The Costco bacon? I don't think I've ever
It's
actually
like,
bought that.
It's actually like thick cut. Like I like a thicker bacon.
Is it smoked? Is it maple flavored? Is it peppered? Or
I
is
don't
it just
even know. It's just the Kirkland brand.
It's just Kirkland plain old bacon?
And yeah, it's, I mean.
I feel like with that much bacon on hand, I would be eating bacon every day. My sodium
I'm
levels
probably
would be through the
gonna have
roof.
that for lunch. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that sounds really good.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and with it being like quick, minimal cleanup, whatever, that's how I like my content too. Quick and easy.
Like quick and easy.
So that was the second episode of Behind the Storefront. Thanks for joining us. And Alexis, tell everybody where they can find you.
Of course, you can find me on Amazon. I have my storefront, livin, L-I-V-I-N .lex, L-E-X .Vegas.
Everything will be in the show notes, so you can scroll down, find Alexis everywhere.
So Livin Lex Vegas. I am also a YouTube channel, reviews with Alexis, super easy. And I do have Instagram and TikTok. I don't post a lot of reviews on there, but you can see my travels on TikTok. You can see my fun adventures through life on Instagram. Good girl Lexi. I have the same picture on all platforms, so you'll know that you're looking at the right person if that is a clue for you. But yeah, I hope everybody's Amazon journeys out there are going well. And if you see my reviews, I hope you like them.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us again on Behind the Storefront, and we'll see you next Friday at 4:30. Bye.